So this is going to be a NG+13 Warlock. So update the title real quick. NG+13 Warlock. Alright, so I'm looking for Staff Volatile Casting or Lucky Hat. God, that would have been such a good setup for a primary build. Heartseeker. Another good primary build. Needs to not look at the primary builds. Lucky Hat, Staff Volatile Casting. Alright, Lucky Hat, old map, Frying Pan, Undead, yeah, that's fine. And Staff Volatile Casting. Sweet. Set up our statues, get our drinks, we'll be ready to go. Evil Infusion, Eruption, Wicked Sickness. Let's go Starlit Stinger. And what was the last one I used? Oh, Elemental Bruiser. If you'd like to play together sometime, I'd be happy to join you in higher tier NG. Yeah, I could do that at some point. I guess I just need to figure out what we would play, because I don't want to like have it mismatched too much. And I don't know what your guys are at. Cedric, and let's go Wilmer. We'll look to upgrade those later. We're just gonna leave them at 10 for now. We'll eventually like push them to 15 or something. Once we get I think we're gonna get Callus to 20 first. Then we'll start working on the caster ones to 20. Or at least 15. General Trap, Topple Tower, Safe Corridor, Plentiful Gifts. Let's go Abundant Shop for spellcasters. Usually go Monoliths for primary builds. There's so many good monoliths for primary builds. 40k sounds good. Lock it in. So we're gonna donate to the fountain again. And did we do everything? We have our blessings, drinks, fountain, statues. Yep. And NG+13. You need to try out that primary Warlock build someone was talking about. I think that'd be kind of interesting. I think Gladiator splits its crit bonus between skill and primary. The meta could be much more balanced. Yeah, I agree with that. And so I think part of that, the reason they didn't do it is because they're going to do that bonus in the future. But I don't know, people also seem to think that there's not going to be another DLC, so I'm not really sure. But it would make sense if there was some other, like the next DLC, it's some caster, and the caster has some skill. I guess it doesn't have to be a caster, but something that does damage that scales off of spell crit bonus. Why do you donate all your money to the fountain? I either buy ore or I donate to the fountain. In that case, I donated to the fountain because it was getting close to 500,000, and I just want to make sure I always have gold in there because it costs me about 40k for what I run in the fountain every run. So it goes away quicker than you would think. But just make sure that every now and then I throw some in there, so I'll have it when I need it. Otherwise, I just convert it to ore and save up ore for statues. Oh yeah, and if you're just asking about getting rid of my money that's in the town, so the tax is calculated between the gold you have on hand and the gold you have in town. So I try to keep the tax rate as low as possible so I can tax evade as much as possible. And if you're playing solo, then you can log out at any time and move your money around. So if I get an imp that gives me a bunch of gold and it gets sent to town, then I can spend it in town and then log back into my character and collect more gold to send to town. So that's one thing to do. When you get a character established, you can start farming a bunch of gold on it and buying all the blacksmith upgrades for your other character, buy your chapel bonuses for your other character, buy the wizard upgrades? I forgot what that place is called. But you can buy all the apothecary upgrades. You can buy all the upgrades. And you get all your characters upgraded before you even start playing them. Or before you start pushing their NG. That's pretty helpful, because there's a lot of stats you get from upgrading the blacksmith. Is it known how much of tax reduction Thundersnow gives? So someone was telling me about it, but I don't remember exactly. It's like your maximum tax is still the same, but your median tax changes. So if you have like a ton of gold, you're not going to have any more coming back. But like the medium amount, where it reaches like the 50%, is going to be slightly higher, if that makes sense. So I don't remember the numbers, but if it's 50% tax rate at 100,000, you beat Thundersnow and you get like 50% tax rate at 120,000, so you get an extra little bit. But if you're talking about the 80 or 90% tax, it's still, the cap is still way high up there. We're gonna boots of speed and use the barbarian, bunch of speed. 120 attack power just from the blacksmith plus the juicy movement speed. Oh, the movement speed is so important. So yeah, that's like the whole game, is like you get a little 5 resist here, a little 5 armor there, some attack power. So if you're doing the ranger, and depending on what you're dying to, if you feel like you need armor, you feel like you need magic resist, you can go and make sure you buy those upgrades. Start playing the Warlock a little bit, start playing the Paladin a little bit. If you need some more damage, play some Wizard. You already got the Ranger going. If you're running out of money doing your runs, play some Thief, you get some gold gain. Make it to where you either have to pick up less gold or you can just sustain, because as you go higher and higher in NG levels, things cost more and more. Oh, pick up the pickaxe first. Yeah. Slightly more ore. Oh, you're dying to the confusion on the 4th boss. So the confusion is annoying. There's a drink that makes it to where you're immune to the confusion. So if you have that, you can try using that drink. But it's usually not the confusion that kills you. It's like the little spikes he shoots out if you get too far away from him. So like in my runs, I usually tank the 4th boss, and you can definitely do that. Or you try to dodge things. The tanking's a little harder because you probably need some leech. I don't know if you have leech yet. But eventually tanking becomes the norm. Because the little spikes he does do crazy damage. Yes, mind control drink. Hey, first try. Alright, so now we gotta find our button. Wait, the biggest carrier for your non-priest? Your priest doesn't need it? I mean, eventually just don't need it, but it's there's a lot of confusion traps in Act 5 and 6. Or no, 4 and 5. Priest can most easily tank 4th boss, doesn't need counter confusion. I feel like everyone can counter it. At least at some point, everyone can counter it. Oh god. That was scary. I thought I was dead. Character got stuck, and yeah, got surrounded. That's usually when you die. When something like that happens. Obviously you don't always die. There's a silver chest, gotta go back for that. Maybe a new class title bonus could be chance to resist status effects, maybe 2 RNG. Yeah, it'd be hard to like strike the balance with that, I think. Thought the button was there. Can't really see. That light actually doesn't help. Alright, it's not here. Hey, there we go. Zoro with the follow. Appreciate it, my dude. Still add damage versus bosses is fun. Yeah, just being able to bypass the cooldown of his auto attack is amazing. Especially if you have enough crit. Maybe doing like insane damage with like double and triple crits. Hey, there's a notification. Again, thank you for the follow. Sometimes it's slow. I don't know why it's so slow sometimes. There's combo when I'm out of mana. Doesn't matter apparently. Boot to the giant. Hey, we've attuned him. I was curious if we've attuned those yet. So an extra 100 life. We get to run up to stuff and stun them. At least the item's not epic anymore. People really hated it when it was epic. Even I don't really think it's a bad item. It's a lot of health. It's the most effective health I think you can get from any one item in the game. Maybe I shouldn't say effective health, but it's the most health you can get. Because I think like tuned curios is going to give you the most, but it depends on your NG levels, what you're lacking. Yo, Harry. Hello, welcome to the channel. My priest has only beaten NG+1. I'm sure most of my current strats will fall off not too far into the future. I feel like your stream is slowly becoming the best HOH hangout spot. Hey, I'll take that. I never liked it being epic. Yeah, it was it's too rare, like, for an item like that. Like, the item is still good, but it's not epic good. It's not, I could have gotten Crown of Kings, I could have gotten a legendary, but instead I got Boots of the Giant. That's a feels bad, man. Sweet. Are we missing anything else? We can at least kill like the overseers. Get these diamonds. It's still that way, it's not an epic now. I feel that way about Syrian Sabotage. Sabatons. I'm never excited to see them. Ah, they used to be so cool. When the graphic was... I mean, the graphic was overdone, but they were super fun to use. It still wasn't good. If someone reminds me, I will find the old graphic after this run. I think I still have that video up there somewhere. I don't like the mask. Mask of Bewilderment. That's the one where you hit with your primary and it confuses them. I got it yesterday on the Ranger, and it worked out well on the Ranger, but it kind of makes sense on the Ranger because you don't have to be in melee. And things are just running towards me, I'm attacking them, and they're all getting confused. And that was like amazing. Not sure if that's a bug. Oh, funny thing about the Boots of the Giants, they actually deal collision damage. Oh, it probably is. Or it's probably like how they had to program it to actually stun. They probably had to make it where stuns do at least 1 damage. Because they had to do that with the, what is it, the Warlock primary, so it could trigger items that you have. Because before it actually did 0 damage. But now it does like 1 damage or something, and applies the damage over time. So I think it's just like some technical reason they have to apply it so they don't advertise that it does damage. But that's cool, I didn't know that. I need mana. Where is it? Alright, we got mana. We're all good. Sometimes you're not quite close enough to get mana from your soul consumption. Exactly, that scales off of magic damage? Or you mean like skill power? Isn't every item scaling off of skill power? Yes, sir. But yeah, I guess it does have to have a certain damage type. So it's magic damage that scales off of skill power. So technically it would scale off of magic penetration as well. You can never scale the damage enough to matter, but it's kind of interesting. I got you now. Now you're thinking. Now you're thinking with portals. Oh, that's a lot of ghosts. Oh, it didn't pull the other group. I thought it was gonna pull all these guys. But it didn't, so that works out. Let's see how our levels are doing. We've almost gotten 2 levels from the first 3 acts. That's pretty good pace. The Warlock just kind of naturally kills everything. Let's see, what do we want here? Definitely want to disarm. I like evasion, I like Markham's, I like luck. There's a lot of things I like here. Gotta go Markham's. Gotta respect the Markham's. Gotta go luck. Respect the luck. And we'll go disarm. A lot of utility there, but it's all useful. There wasn't any like, this is our best damage. But technically luck is more crit chance, so we did get some damage in a way. We don't have any evasion, so we only would have had 6% anyway. Which... the movement speed would still be nice, but the rest isn't worth it. Not over the other items. The disarm item is insane. Hey, and there's our second level. What else do we need to go after? I keep forgetting we have old map. So we can just kind of skim what we want. We don't have to fight everything. So there's 2 bronze chests I gotta go after at least, and a silver chest. Spiked boots. Gotta pick up this ore. Support the ore fund. Oops. Miscalculated. What is the worst item in the game? Blood Dagger comes to mind, but I don't know if it's the actual worst. Enchanted Dirk. No, it's not Enchanted Dirk. Flat damage is really good. And that one gives you 4 flat damage when you attune it. I think it's that crown That reduces your mana cost when you're under 50% health. I think that one's pretty bad. Maybe I have a worse item. The Firm Buckler and the Cowl of Protection are pretty bad later in the game. Movement speed. The rings are pretty bad late game. Like after you get NG like 1, the rings become pretty bad. So I'm gonna say, just off the top of my head, that I forgot which one I was talking about. Oh, that mana one. I think the mana one is pretty bad. Or maybe the actual... Ooh, what's potion there? Thought we had enough damage to kill all 3. We did not. We need a little bit more mana. Alright, anyway. Now that we're done with that. Safe and sound again. Didn't rip our character. Vendor's Coin and higher NG games. Yeah, a lot of things drop off in higher NG, so I'm trying to like think about it with all aspects of the game. Is there ever an item you never want to see? There's that it's some kind of Disciple's Cloak, I think, that gives you plus 20 flat mana. That one's pretty bad. I could see it being useful, but it just can't be that useful. Jeez. Alright, we need to stop running through the wisp. Alright, let's slow it down a little bit. It's useful as a set. Yeah, the set's useful. It's just like, is 20 mana useful? So we gotta respect the wisp. Because, yeah, if they explode in the room, they pretty much kill our character now. It was fine before now. We've gotten back to the point where this is a lot of damage. As long as there's something to leech from, it's okay. So this is the exit way, probably. Oh. Ah. We got a tricky one. Jeez. Like super worried. Alright. Oof. Alright, we gotta stop this. Alright. Whew. Sometimes you just gotta go slow. Make sure you don't die. That's probably why some people play the overflowing physique Warlock. You can probably ignore a good bit of stuff. Also, outside of combo, taking the 20% more damage. It hurts. It hurts. Make sure we have money for the shop. Our resist. Our resist isn't like that horrible. Maybe it's just the resist plus our base health. Also, Warlock with 666 health. Alright, yeah, as long as we play the archive safe, I think we have this run. If you need 20 mana to save you an NG+10, that could be insane. Oh, for Priest, yeah. I guess it could be good for Priest. But it still only counts as, like, 10 health, 10 base health. Because that has 50% of the value. But there's probably... I don't know, if it's good for one class, is it still potential for like the worst item in the game? Or it has to be an item that's not good for anybody? Every item seems like it has a situation where it would be good. A lot of it is just low NG. Alright, passed up a secret. Oh god. Stand still and pray. Greater insight. Alright, we got 2 levels to go. Oh, another thing we need to do is pick up more mana crystals. I just haven't seen any. So we'll actually get a good boost of resist. The plus max mana health rings, if they would scale with skill power, they'd be neat. Oh yeah. It would maybe make like some other ways of sustaining viable, because the only way to sustain is with leech. It'd be interesting if like you could actually just regen sustain everything, which I think is what the priest is supposed to do, but instead you just have your regen and you have your leech. Which I guess I shouldn't say supposed to do, but I think that's how they, like, what they designed it to do. And then people are just like, nah, this is better. Alright, we have a shop. Really want to get to my shop. Hopefully we have like an Amulet of Kings. So I think all this damage I'm taking is mostly just magic damage from the Wisp. We may have to attune the Wisp kind of soon so we can not focus on them as much. Scepter of Kings, Ring of Tea. Just have to respect the Scepter. We're gonna take it. We might go for more health. Could go for more armor. Could go for more damage. Ring of Tea. You should probably never run Overflowing Physique on Warlock. It might be biased though. Overflowing Physique is the one where you lose mana but you have 50% more base health. What's the most OP class at the moment in your opinion? OP, like NG level wise, is Paladin. For sure. I think the most fun classes though are probably Thief and Ranger. Just because they go fast. Paladin is kind of slow and safe, which gets kind of boring. I think we're just gonna go. We don't actually need the ring. Wow, we walked into that one too. Yeah, so the Paladin is just like slow and safe. It can still do runs quickly, but it just kills everything really slowly. It's kind of like a snooze fest. But it does the highest NG levels. Oh, Alex Gunner is here. What's up, dude? Yeah, next floor. So, if we can survive this floor, I'm pretty sure we can survive the whole run. We're not being like super strict with how we're playing, because I could definitely corner pull everything, but I don't feel like I need to be that strict quite yet. But I did almost die twice. It's hard to be patient and wait for all those projectiles to go away. I am curious about trying like safe bet on casters. I might try that at some point when they get a little higher. When this starts becoming like an actual problem. This 20% increased what is it? Armor and resist is a pretty good amount, especially when you get your Paladin and Warlock up. You get like a huge bonus there. Oh, is that the Cedric buff? I think it is actually. Or is it Cedric? Yeah. Oh, I didn't notice it before. I guess you can't ever see it because you're like in combo and you're running around. It's pretty late. I'm gonna head off to bed. Have a great stream, and I'll chat you boys on the Discord. Alright, man. I'll check out your Gladiator after the stream ends, and I'll send you what I think. Yeah, no problem. What did I just pick up? The Aberration Manual. Oh, this is a little spooky. You just if you can like run a certain way, you can avoid all the damage. But sometimes you don't run the right way, and you end up taking huge amounts of damage on the Warlock. Luckily, Leech is pretty good. And that gargoyles do a lot of damage. Alright. Alright, 2 portals to go through, and we can go fight the boss. Strategically running away from all these wisps. Alright, last one. We're almost done leveling, yeah, because we got the XP monolith, so we're gonna level up like on the first ritual phase in here. Alright, so precast my gargoyles, get my lightning thing going. Nice, alright, instantly phased. Okay, I can't sleep, so I'm skipping. Didn't you say you had a test? Or was it just homework? Oh no, you just said it was Saturday class, didn't you? Well, look at that. Welcome back, you boy. Yee boy. need something to drink badly. I'm gonna wait on the next phase. Oh, third to last class, no test. Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever. Alright. This will be the hard one. This is the one where I wish I had Ring of Tea. But I think we'll be alright. But I still get a B even if I don't take the final. No wonder you're okay with skipping the class. Sounds like there's no consequences, pretty much. And we should definitely like take the final, try to get an A, so you can get more class credits. Zero. I need to complain about lack of blueprints more often. 3 new ones tonight, including Sword of Kings. Aw, yeah. Getting those blueprints. In a pass, and you get all the credits, which is a D. Well, a C because I'm transferring. Oh. So this is like some gen ed or like humanities class or something. It seems you care very little about it. Yo. Stop that, dude. Alright, I didn't back out fast enough. Alright, let's eat some food, maybe? That ignite hurts. Business class. Take one of those, get the extra resist for 30 seconds. I also don't think we got to set up for that phase as well, or we didn't set up for that phase as well as the previous ones, because the previous ones we like insta-phased them, and that one we were taking a lot of extra damage. Just the definitions class, kind of a waste of time. Well, sounds like it. Skipping with no consequences then. Alright, here we go. Get our stuff set up. There we go. Alright, we actually don't want this ring, but we do want the other one. Alright, leave the ring behind. The ring decreases my damage. And it's 3 hours long. 3 hours on a Saturday. Dude, they wrong for that. They gotta know that like most people aren't gonna show up. Especially third to last class. Doesn't matter. 3 hours. Saturday. Do I need to go on? I want a spell piercing. That's gonna be some good damage. So we're currently at the point where we already have all the XP we need, so we can just kind of skim for what we want. But I want to make sure we don't die while we're skimming. Mainly gonna just be going after ore and some items. We'll just kind of pull these guys along so we can leech off of them. God, the Warlock does so much damage. Alright, one more. Endless potential. I think only 11 people enrolled. Only see 6 people in class. Nice. And only me and another actually show up one time, so it's awkward. Oh yeah, I have to like talk to the teacher and stuff. But yeah, I guess nobody's showing up again. But we're here. Do we get extra credit? Nope. Alright, well this is worthless. And we're just gonna go this way to check for an imp. Because there's actually nothing over here, which is kind of unique. There's nothing down there, nothing up here, not even diamonds. It's kind of a weird layout. I'll study for the final, so I get something out of it. What do we want? What do we want? Greater Region Sphere? Adventurous Garb? Cape of the Flamewalker? I'm gonna go Curios. I'm gonna go Sphere and Health. We're just going like a little bit of damage, but mostly defense. Because that's the way we fail to run right now. We're not gonna fail by a lack of damage. We're gonna fail by doing something stupid and dying. So let's try to reduce that as much as possible. Incredible strength. Oh, an ace key. Cool. I don't think I'm gonna go after that silver chest. I have mixed results on that that trap. I don't really feel like I need any items at this point. Is this another one that's the same kind? Yeah. It feels bad passing up 2 of them. Alright, we can do it. Let's see how bad it actually is. That's pretty bad. Yeah. We'll just trade a potion for that. Send your gold to town. Yeah, sure. You can do another run after this? Yeah. Probably do one more? I'm not sure what. Woke up early today, so getting a little tired. But yeah, people have opinions on what they want to see. Oh yeah. Yeah, I hate that trap. Because I don't want to do it legit, because it sucks, and so I'll just run through it, and it's usually not worth whatever item. But I'll trade the potion charge for an item. But I really don't need any more items. New profile, new character, level 1 full tower run? Oh god. As a wizard. Well, you can't even do that. You gotta play to Act 3 to even unlock the wizard. It has to be Ranger, Sorcerer, Paladin, or Warlock. Which I think Warlock would be just as bad. Because you're doing the full run at level 1, you're only gonna have your 2 skills. You're gonna have your melee attack and your lightning bolt. That's gonna be feels bad, man. Ranger could do it probably pretty easily. I could probably do the whole run. I don't know, maybe that's a little too confident, because you wouldn't have like leech or any of the stuff. Just make a new wizard and downscale. Oh god. Just turn off your statues. Don't use any fountain buffs. Don't buy any upgrades from the blacksmith. Ugh, I don't want to do that. I've already done that. I don't want to do it again. I want more stats for my other characters. So now that we're done trolling, what class do y'all want to potentially see? I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm not feeling like playing a wizard. There's also the option of more pyramid runs. No entries for fresh start on speedrun.com. Don't forget you need to be at 1 HP. Yeah, I'm gonna play another game before I do that. Play Enter the Gungeon or something instead. We got the protection monolith. Sweet. We're gonna have so many ace keys. We're gonna have at least 3. That's too many. What a waste. You guys just want to troll, you don't actually want to tell me something to play. Path of Exile. We got a character in the new league. We could play some Path. I don't have that game. I'm not gonna buy it. Blindfolded Sekiro. You've tried to play Path a few times? I think I remember you talking about that. Okay, play Ranger then. Alright. Y'all want me to get some sleep, because Ranger's like a 30-minute run. I appreciate y'all. That's very kind of you guys. I also love playing the Ranger. I know the class is like whatever, because the title bonus is whatever. Ranger all negatives. What's up with you guys in all negatives? I do just enough negatives with almost every positive, but enough negatives to balance. Okay, Paladin with no lifesteal plus 35. We're only on 36. We just beat 35. Now 35 no lifesteal. Ooh. You guys have missed the part where I said, now that you're done trolling, you just keep on trolling. With no plus. You guys are crazy. Has to be 1 HP. You know, I could do a 1 HP run, but it's not going to be any of those. It would have to be a primary character. Oh, we picked up the ring. Dang it. I didn't mean to pick up the ring. Alright, we have less damage for no reason. But it doesn't seem to matter. Sweet, let's check the damage. Just to see. Where is it? And the time, I guess. Let's see, damage 100 million, 4 million physical, 96 million magical. The time was 49 minutes. Oh, that's quicker than I thought. It felt long. It felt really long, actually. I guess it's because it's a caster. Casters feel long to me. Alright, what do we have to attune? Anything useful? The chance on hit items are decent. Attack power, chance on hit item. Anything that gives us tankiness, I definitely want right now. I don't know if we have anything else though. Technically staying in combo is being tankier. Same with this mana regen and life regen. Stinger does like 0 extra damage because all of our damage is magic. What else we got? Wizard wand. Alright, let's do some blue items. Greater sphere. That's 6 health regen and 12 mana regen if you have this item. I think we're gonna go for attack power. And yeah, we'll go for this. Why not? Get some good mana regen. Alright, now we have to move on to other items. Just gonna do primary items for that are like white items that aren't penetrate physical. What else we got? Coated arrow, sure. We'll try to poison things. That's really it. The other stuff isn't worth it. Wait, you have to do 2 ranger runs, because you said they're fast. Alright. Alright. That's our Warlock. NG+13. Almost died a couple times, but we got there. We just need to tighten up our gameplay a little bit on our